Hey guys, thank you so much for your support. This was supposed to be my 50k subscriber Q&A video, but the time that I'm uploading this, I already reached 65k. And I'll be streaming at twitch.tv/Corky in about an hour or two after I upload this video, where I'll be showing off some more Bucky tips, playing with friends, and we'll show the Shotgun Sage playstyle. And at 100k subs, I'll be doing a face reveal and a Valorant point giveaway for the Eye on Bucky. So to start, here's the dog I recently adopted on Tuesday this past week. Her name is Somi, she's 2 years and 3 months old, and is a Jindo/Lab mix. There's a dedicated Instagram account for her and her cat named Miso, so go and check out @_SoMiso_, and the link is in the description. We also adopted Somi from Korea through Korean Paws Rescue. They're an amazing non-profit organization founded in 2020, and they are dedicated to saving Korean dogs from kill shelters, puppy mills, and dog meat trade. They were also the only rescue group out of around 20 that we reached out to that responded back to us, and they made the process of adoption go smoothly. Definitely check them out and support them if you can. Their handle is @KoreanPawRescue on Instagram. Before I dive into the questions, here are some Bucky tips for you guys. The Bucky shoots out 15 pellets, and so for your reference, left click is for any enemy that is in the range of 0 to 7.5 meters. The right click shoots out a shell, which explodes at 7.5 meters, which is why you want to right click anyone past 8 meters. A guaranteed one-shot right click is for enemies that are from 8 meters to about 15 meters, and for those that need help with distance, you can always ping the area you're looking at and it will tell you the distance. What I always try to do is aim for the neck or upper chest. This is due to the bullet spread. The reason why I can be effective with shotguns is because I have a lot of experience gauging the distance between myself and the enemy, and I have weird movement when I play with the shotgun. To cover many of the questions that were asked in my community post, so my name is Austin and I'm 24 years old. I started playing Valorant back in beta, and I have an extensive history of FPS games where my first one was Counter-Strike Source, and I had about 1,000 hours in that. I also played a lot of Soldier Front back in the day, and eventually moved to CSGO, where I probably have over 2,000 plus hours, and was able to reach Supreme Master First Class. I then played a lot of Overwatch, switched to Fortnite, and then back to Overwatch, and was able to reach top 500. I try and only use shotguns when I play on Shotgun Sage, but I do use other guns in Valorant when I play with my friends and on any other account. I also peaked at Immortal 2 in Act 1, where I primarily use the Vandal. So back in mid-December, I was playing a comp game with my friends on Split as Sage. I realized that shotguns are really good in Mailroom and B Heaven, so I kept buying the Judge. And I thought the name Shotgun Sage was funny, and since it had alliteration, I decided to make some content with it. I also picked Sage instead of Jet or Raze because I wanted a challenge, since Jet and Raze are easier to play with shotguns since they have good movement abilities, and I was also thinking of using off-angle walls after watching Grim and Flow. I also don't think shotguns are overpowered, because if you miss or gauge the wrong distance, you will die to any good player. However, they are very good on defense, but I would not recommend always buying them every round. I never expected Shotgun Sage to grow so much, and apologize for the many impersonators that don't do well in your games. Before, I actually never really used a Bucky, so I played a bunch of unrated games when I made my new account back around December 15th, and I just started getting good with it. I also used to buy the shorty for every pistol round, but as I got into higher ranks, I decided to just right click with the classic because I didn't want to be seen as someone who throws games. And to be honest, I don't think I'm actually good enough to hit Radiant this act, and it's also probably too late since I took a small break to recover. I also work a full-time job, so I don't have enough time to play. Now on to the questions from my post. Yes. Grim is better than me by far. He was able to hit Radiant, his aim is insane, and he was the first one to innovate Sage walls. So go check out his stream on YouTube for amazing Sage gameplay. Thank you, I'm doing way better now. My cough has almost completely subsided. My mother and brother have both fully recovered, and my dad is still on oxygen, but he's been getting better. And it's hard managing my personal life with playing video games. I would love to go full-time streaming on YouTube, but I also enjoy being a project manager. I'll be making a Discord soon. I took a break from the computer for about a week, so I have a lot of catching up to do. Yes, I plan on doing a collab with Kaemi, the Shotgun Jet. Check out his stream and YouTube channel for those who are not aware of how nutty this man is with the Bucky. I'm also going to be doing more collabs with people in the future. Favorite is the Bucky because of the Ion skin. It still is surreal to me that Shotgun Sage has become a big thing. I never expected it to blow up, and I'm always thankful to all my viewers. Streaming and YouTube was always a hobby, and my parents are amazing, and since I focused on school and able to graduate, they've been supportive of me in everything I do. Do you have the Ion Bucky skin? The best way to climb ranks is to improve your aim. Once you have decent aim, you should try and build up better game sense. And what I mean by this is understanding when to push and also when to fall back. Learn how to use your utility effectively, learn how to play default, and think about what the enemy would do and try to counter it. I honestly don't really have any tips for YouTube since I got lucky and my viewers are absolutely amazing. Although I would recommend to keep making quality content, have a good microphone, and try to find your own niche. However, in terms of life, constantly cultivate yourself in terms of knowledge, personality, and your relationship with others. Try to experience as many things as possible and always continue to learn. Learn about different cultures, try new foods, put yourself in some scenarios where you are nervous or a little bit uncomfortable, but keep an open mind and you'll overcome it. I get a decent amount of hate comments, but I think my community of viewers for the most part are just wonderful people. I used to take negative comments personally when I was a smaller channel, but now I just find them really funny. My favorite content creators that I enjoy watching and have inspired me are Disguised Toast, Aimbot Calvin back in the old Overwatch days, Flights, and also Soldom. The best map is Split hands down for Shotgun Sage. And for my personal opinion, I like Bind, Ascent, and Haven in that order. Icebox is a nightmare with shotgun only, and that is probably the only time I would switch to a different gun because the map is too large and there's so many corners and areas you need to check. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry I couldn't answer every single question, otherwise this video would be hours long. It's been insane how much support I've gotten and the opportunities that have opened up for me. I have a lot more ideas for content and hope that I can continue giving entertainment to you guys. So don't forget to check out my stream and also the different links in the description.
Dominating. One dead. Jets grounded. Remaining.